आज ਅਸੀਂ understand ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ Kiwi lifestyle, how they work, how they think, because right now we are living in our communities and you have an opportunity as an to understand another community lifestyle and how they think, how they work, and we can grow smartly together. Jason, welcome to the podcast. What do you describe the Kiwi lifestyle as? So you mean the health is wealth?
Health is wealth, and birds of a feather flock together, right? So if you attract people with the same belief as yourself,
Yeah.
positive mindset,
Yeah.
things will happen.
Huh.
And equally, if there's lots of negative people around you,
Yes. Faith and the belief you mentioned about your one, the faith and belief, is they play any important role in your life?
and that wouldn't happen if I had
Visualization on it, yeah.
and mindset to
Yeah.
I'm going to make that happen. And go.
A good example of the manifesting is your grandfather's car. When you really want it, and after 20 years, you one thing that help you to stronger mentally and the consistent.
I meet lots and lots of people.
Okay.
If I wasn't in this business, I wouldn't have met you, would I?
Yeah. Yeah, got you. Real estate, lots of people think that's a very easy job, and they think the real estate agent is just selling the house and they're eating and they feed their soul. What do you think on it?
Did anyone
Well, I want to be just that. And do you have any experience working with India?
Yes, I have.
Do it?
I always find it.
Do you think the money matters this age? At this age, are you a big risk-taking guy, or you're a steady slowly, make the asset fast, and then money work for you? ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀ. ਟੁਡੇ ਪੋਡਕਾਸਟ ਇਜ਼ ਵੈਰੀ ਸਪੈਸ਼ਲ. ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਇੱਕ ਐਸੇ ਗੈਸਟ ਨਾਲ ਮਿਲਾਉਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨਿਊਜ਼ੀਲੈਂਡ ਰੋਲਿਸਟਨ ਦੇ ਬੋਰਨ ਐਂਡ ਬ੍ਰੌਟ ਅਪਸ ਨੇ, and he's just right now he's 55-year-old, do a lot of hard work, and that's the Kiwi guy and born and brought up with the Kiwi lifestyle. ਅੱਜ ਅਸੀਂ understand ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ Kiwi lifestyle, how they work, how they think, because right now we are living in our communities and we are working in our communities, we are working with our people. But अगर ਅਸੀਂ outside bubble ਹੋ ਕੇ ਸੋਚੀਏ ਜਾਂ ਆਪਣੀ community ਤੋਂ ਬਾਹਰ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਸੋਚੀਏ ਕਿ how another people think, how they working on it, and what's their lifestyle, ਇਹ ਬੜਾ important ਹੈ ਜਾਣਨਾ, ਇਹ ਬੜਾ important ਹੈ ਪਹਿਚਾਨਣਾ ਇਸ ਚੀਜ਼ ਨੂੰ. ਤਾਂ ਹੀ ਮੈਂ ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਅੱਜ ਬੜੇ ਵਧੀਆ ਗੈਸਟ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਮਿਲਾਉਣ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਜੋ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੇ Kiwi lifestyle ਬਾਰੇ ਦੱਸਣਗੇ, and all about what is their mindset. It is all about their culture and understanding each other, how they think. And you have an opportunity as to understand another community lifestyle and how they think, how they work, and we can grow smartly together. Jason, welcome to the podcast. How are you?
Good, thank you, Ben.
Very good, mate. Thank you so much, Jason. Jason, just the main goal is to be here to understand about the real estate market, to understand about your culture, how they grow, to understand about your point of view, that how you think your home is a liability or an asset, and most of the people, how they think about this real estate or their first home, right? I would like to start with the first thing about your very small introduction, who you are and where you born and brought up.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so my name is Jason Day. Yeah, born here in Christchurch. Yeah, long time ago, 1970.
1970.
1970.
Good, mate.
Yeah. So went to a number of schools, primary schools, throughout Canterbury, because my dad moved around for various jobs.
Yeah.
But finally winding up in Rolleston in 1978.
Yeah.
Where a family home is.
That's good. That's good. As a Kiwi, what value was taught to you at your home that helps in your life?
Work hard, respect the elders, be good to your mother.
Okay. The reason behind to asking you this question is, I want to be understand karan di gal kar rahe hain Jason na. I want to be understand that in our community we have the values, we have a good principles, and I want to be understand from your one that you have what values you have, and you say you're right. So work hard, respect others, and respect your mother. That's what you say, right?
Correct.
And that's the correct stuff. If I want to be understand this all the stuff, and that's really good. What do you describe the Kiwi lifestyle as?
Kiwi lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kiwis work to live,
Yeah.
not live to work.
FM.
Okay. So some Kiwis, a few, will work 80 hours a week and they'll have no lifestyle. Whereas others will have to do a 30 or 40 hour week
Yeah.
and look forward to their weekends.
Okay.
Look forward to the weekends, time out, time with family. You know, go to barbecues, go to rugby games,
Yeah.
or wilderness,
Yes.
skiing.
It's good. So basically, a lot of Kiwis, they do work 40 hours a week and then they enjoy the lifestyle.
A lot too, yeah.
And some people who just want to be on the money and they work on Saturday and Sunday. Is that you mean?
Yes,
What kind? Yeah.
yes, there are lots of Kiwis like that.
What kind of personality are you?
Yeah, so real estate, it is a lot of 7-day a week work, but I wouldn't say you're working 8 hours every day.
Yeah.
You know, so you can create your own glide time.
That time, yeah, got you.
You know, to manage the work style, life balance.
Got you. What's your normal daily routine out of the work? You working, which is fine. I don't want to be understand that because the work is slow. What is your normal routine? What do you do out of the work?
Out of work.
Yeah.
Out of work. If there's no real estate and the phone's turned off, no computer,
Okay.
well, it's hard on the computer. I'll always look at the computer in the morning when I'm having a cup of coffee.
Okay.
All right. Surfing on Trade Me, looking at old cars and things like that, you know. Right. There's always lawns to be mowed in my house.
Okay. Yeah, lots of people. I love this one. Yeah.
Yes. And before you can mow your lawns, there's obviously, if you've got pets, we have a dog.
Okay.
There's dog manure that needs to be picked up,
Yeah.
you know, because it's not very good if you mow over top of it. I tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't work.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else?
Yep. Then if we can get a family day out, we might go for a drive for half a day over to Aotearoa, for example.
Okay.
Yeah.
Family time is important.
Yeah. That's a lovely, lovely town over there. It's only a wee bit over an hour's drive, but when you're there, it's like in a different part of New Zealand. You know, shops, ice cream, takeaways.
You love ice creams?
As a younger person, I used to like to eat lots and lots of ice cream. But as I'm older, I don't eat as much of it now.
Because New Zealand ice cream is so good. I feel that, especially the real food ice cream, right? How you balance your family time? Is it important? Just want to be asked first. The family time, is that important?
It is important, but it can prove to be challenging sometimes for family time. I mean, my partner, you know, she works at a high school, and she also does some work at home. And now that our daughter is a teenager at 19, she tends to spend most of the time in the room. She doesn't think mum and dad are cool anymore. So
Okay.
we've got to try to encourage her to come out and do things with us.
Got you. I got you. That's so important to be spend the time with family. However, that's important. And you mentioned about you love the old cars, right? The classic cars.
Classic cars.
Which car do you like?
Car I like most
Yeah.
is my Holden Tirana. It's a 1971.
1971 Holden.
Holden
Yeah.
Tirana. So I was one when that car was manufactured off production line.
Okay.
So it was my grandfather's car. He bought it in 1973 when I was 3 years old. It's the only car he ever had. He died in 1998, and I bought it off my grandmother back then when I was 28.
There was no free, but you bought it from
No.
your grandmother.
So purchased off my grandmother.
That's what I want to be understand, because in our culture,
Yeah.
our grandmothers, all they just given us free stuff.
Oh,
It's yours, you can take it. But because I realized there's a lots of stuff, as whenever we need to get anything from anyone, especially the Kiwi lifestyle, we have to be buy from them, which is good. Because that's their property and we are technically buying them. And that's the clear scenario for the long term as well. Hey, I paid you and you give me your stuff, and that's a fit for it, isn't it?
correct. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, some people do get given items, but you don't know the true value of a dollar if you haven't had to work for it.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's what I think that's important. The value needs to be very clear, and the value needs to be there. Actually, how you buy and you fight for it, and then you value that stuff, which is good. Yeah, I understand that one, and this is so important. What do you define of the success? Like, lots of people oftenly think they have a big car, they have a big house, and they think that's a success. In the Kiwi lifestyle, is that the success means?
Yeah, some Kiwis will measure that as success.
Yep.
But more importantly, I believe, you have to have your health. Without your health, things are not very...
Yeah.
You need to have well-being. You need to have people around you that care about you.
Yeah.
I think having family such as that makes you one of the richest people in the world, having people around it. Right?
So you mean the health is wealth?
Health is wealth, and it's good to have
Good health.
good health and a place to live that you own, because you need to have currency or money to survive in the world.
Yeah. And do you think the big car is a sign of lifestyle for the Kiwis, or they are really happy with the reliable cars or the car they can afford it?
Some Kiwis, yes. Some Kiwis have a big shiny car,
Yeah.
but
But-
some Kiwis can be, that's a bit show-offy,
Yeah, because it depends on the people they can afford or they cannot afford.
Yeah.
In terms of our one, if the bank give us a loan, we take the loans, and we buy the new cars and all. This is most of the things is happening in our community. And what they do is, I'm just tell you one example, and want to be asked you, is that you mean or is that the Kiwi mean us? What they do is the bank given us a loan, they take the loan and they buy the new car. And that's the liability. They have to be paid, the all installments and all. What do you think? Is that the correct way, and that what the Kiwi do?
Most Kiwis do it that way.
Okay.
But I was taught, if you're buying a motor car, motor car is not an income producing asset.
Yeah,
It's not a liability, and it will depreciate. So if you can, pay cash for your motor vehicle. So I've always saved, worked, and paid cash for my motor car. But most people will on hire purchase.
That's good. Jason, yeah. Do you believe in faith?
Faith. I'm not a religious person. I was not brought up in a religious household. But I do believe there's a greater force or being out there.
Okay.
Rather than myself as just a mortal man.
I heard about, and I noticed that lots of Kiwis, because we live in New Zealand, we live in Wollaston, they are not the religious person. Are they? Do you think they are, or most of the Kiwi are they religious person, or they don't believe in the Jesus or the God?
Yeah, I think a lot of Kiwis do believe in God or Jesus, but they just don't tend to practice, attend churches. There's probably a small percentage that, in my view, that do, go to church or service every Sunday.
Okay. And then does the faith and the belief you mentioned about your one, the faith and belief, is they play any important role in your life?
I believe that I've got my own inner faith to be successful and a good person. That's what I believe.
Do you believe in manifesting?
Yes.
It's good.
manifesting a mindset.
Mindset is important. Manifesting is important. So
Visualize. Yeah. Visualize your goals.
Yeah. The reason behind that to ask you, Jason, is I just want to share you my stuff because when I was around 2025, I don't know what is the manifesting is, but I want to achieve something. But I never heard about the word of manifesting because we never even know about it. But I know what I want to achieve it. In the age of 30, I know the word of the manifesting. And on that time, I realized that what we are doing right now and the manifesting and the visualization, what I was thinking, what I was visualization, and that's really happened on it. And you mentioned about it. If the manifesting is, if you think negatively, go negatively. If you go positive, can you tell me this one again? That was very good stuff. You mentioned me.
Yeah, that's right. So keep it simple. Birds of a feather flock together, right? So if you attract people with the same belief as yourself, positive mindset, good things will happen. And equally, if there's lots of negative people around you, you'll find you'll get sucked into that void of negativity, which is not good. You can try to help those people, but if those people don't want help, you need to go back to the other way.
Yeah, your circle is so important, and that's important where you sit. If you sit with the positive people, you will become positive. If you live with the negative people, in your mindset will be definitely going to be negative. Any one scenario was happened in your life, you manifest, your visualization, and that happened. Anything you want to share? Like you manifest anything and that happened? What was that?
Sure. Okay, outside of business, let's go back to my grandfather's old car.
Yes.
In the town. So I had that for 4 years, and unfortunately that relationship dissolved. Okay, and so we sold the house. I sold my old car, which wasn't really for sale, but due to financial circumstances, I had to sell it. Okay, so for many, many years, I thought about that car a lot.
You thought about that, your grandfather car?
That particular car.
And you want to buy that car on that time, you thought about it?
Yes, yeah. And then around about 20 years later, my grandmother passed away. She was the 50% owner of the car at 101.
Yeah.
And I thought, right, I've been thinking about that car for the last 20 years. I'm going to find that car and purchase it again.
After 20 years?
Yeah. So that's right. So I found the car. It was local to the area. Went around and knocked on the door. It was not for sale at all. But by the time I told them my backstory, the nice man and his son that owned it.
Gotcha.
Negotiated a deal.
Okay.
And drove that bad boy home. And that wouldn't have happened if I hadn't
visualization on it. Yeah.
And mindset to I'm going to make that happen.
A good example of the manifesting is your grandfather's car. When you really want it, and after 20 years you. And now this is the important stuff because the manifesting is so important. I believe in the manifesting as well, which is very good. One thing, you keep you mentally strong and consistent every day. One thing that help you to strong you mentally and the consistent.
Yeah. Exercise.
Very good. That's the key, I believe. Yeah.
Diet.
Yep.
And sleep. We don't always have a good night's sleep. Some things can play on your mind, but you need to get your rest. Okay. If you don't get a good night's sleep, try to find some time in the afternoon and have a wee lay down to it. Called a 40-minute wink in New Zealand. 40-minute wink. Just close your eyes for 40 minutes, 45 minutes.
Yeah, that's good.
Get some fast REM sleep.
You told me you're 55-year-old now, right? So amazing you working for yourself. Because what I was thinking is, in our community, most of the people, not the old one, most of the people, they are after 50 or 52, don't work. But I'm really inspiring from your people because I saw lots of Kiwis. They're working till 70, they're working till 65, and they're working for ourselves, right? Why real estate helps you and why you joined the real estate at the age of 55? How do you think it's very hard job?
It is a challenging job, but it's hugely rewarding. I meet lots and lots of people.
Okay.
If I wasn't in this business, I wouldn't have met you, would I?
Yeah. Yeah, got you.
A good-looking man like yourself.
Because one deal meet us, right? And we remember the deal as well. But yeah, that's good. And real estate, lots of people think that's a very easy job, and they think the real estate agent is just selling the house and they eating and they feed their soul. What do you think on it? Is that a false belief they are?
Definitely a false belief.
Okay. Just let us know what's the behind the scenes.
So people in the public eye, what they see of real estate agents with their slick hair, shiny shoes and flash cars.
Yeah. And then they have,
running an open home.
Yeah.
They think that's the real estate business, and they have all this money and chuck it up in the air. But that's not the case. What people see in the public was probably
10%.
I think 10% of what goes into being a real estate agent. Showing that house to try to find a buyer for that house.
And the 90% behind the scene, what's that else?
Yeah, 90% behind the scene. You spend 60% of your day running those listings that are online when you're not actually at the open home. The other 40% of your day, you need to be prospecting to get new business. As much you sell the existing listings, you need to have more to sell.
Yeah.
And when someone's going to sell a house, often they don't just wake up one morning and go, today I'm going to sell my house. Today I'm going to ring Jason Day from Husband Courts. Come and see my house. It's not like that. It could be a 3-month process. It could be 6 months, a year, or 18 months, or even 2 years down the track. And you've got to maintain those relationships with those clients.
A
lot.
Exactly, it's a lot because you have to be work for both ways. You have to be work for the seller. You have to be work for the buyer wise. So you need to be find firstly you need to be find the listing, and then you have to be find the buyer to buy the listing, and then after that you got some commissions on that when the deal was done or unconditional. And I remember sometimes it's to take some negotiation process as well. I remember one deal with us, and it's take around 6 months to begin negotiation on a one section. I believe, so I assume that was 6 months or more than or less than. And there was really happened after 6 months with the price which we are looking for, and almost a similar one. But I know it's very hard and challenging. You deal with me as well on that time, and same time you deal with the vendor as well to get this done, right?
That's right. And there was a lot of toing and froing. Meeting with you, getting in my car,
And I remember you came to my house as well when you had the counter offer as well.
Yes.
Got you. It's so hard. It's even in that age, 55, it will be very hard. And I really respect that you're working on it and you finally doing the stuff for you. Can you tell me behind that, before, after your schooling, what was your life? What you did?
For work, after schooling, I did a sign writing apprenticeship as a signer.
Graphic designing, you see me?
Graphic design and physically paint. So you see all the buildings down Fitzgerald Ave.
Yeah.
Up on scaffolding. Yeah. Painting on the birds. And same on motor vehicles. So for 20 years.
Okay.
Then from there, I sold cars. There's a mobile vehicle broker. So we did a lot of market on behalf of private people trying to sell cars who couldn't sell. Very similar to listing and selling a house. We'd have a listing room to sell the car. We would take trade-ins and we'd organise finance. 2 years. Then the earthquakes hit.
Yeah, 2011,
2011. I was right in the city at the time. I was seeing some buildings fall over.
Okay.
It was very surreal. Look in the rearview mirror of the car. I could see the road going like a big wave. Very scary stuff. So from there out to Platinum Homes, sold brand new houses to people, because obviously there were a lot of people that were homeless on the eastern sort of in the red zone areas. And then I did some business development work for some other building companies. And then I did some building, physical building for a few years through temping agencies, residential, commercial. And from there, sold heat pumps and insulation of the domestic market.
Another work.
Yes, very similar to going into meet and greet, to trust, bonded core, to meet prospective vendors who want to sell out.
Yeah.
To do the same. For doing heat pumps installation and helping people.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So then we had the pandemic, COVID hit.
Yeah.
I thought, real estate something I've always wanted to do. If I don't get a real estate license now, Jason Day, it will never happen. So got to do it. Here I am today.
That's good. That's inspiring, because I believe you worked after your schooling, and that's why it's a very hard work. And then you pay your taxes, of course, and then you're here, which is very good. And that's all the journey for a lot of people. They work hard and they comes, and then they actually want whatever they wants to be in their life. Yeah, that's good. Right now, Travis, in your perspective of view, what's the real estate market behaving on us?
Yeah, so it's a good market at the moment, I believe, for
buyers. Okay, okay.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, you got the interest rates. You can secure a mortgage for less than 5%.
Okay,
which is good. So there's plenty of stock out there at the moment. There's likely to be more stock after the end of year elections.
Yeah,
there's a lot of people will just be sitting paused, slightly nervous about what's going to happen to the economy.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So my view is, buy today without delay. Absolutely. If I look back to my first house, which I purchased in Rolleston back in 1993 for $100,000, the house is still there today. There's a value of somewhere between $650 and $700
right now, and that's a good capital gain, I believe.
Absolutely. Yeah.
What do you think is your first home as the asset or the liability? As you say, it's a capital gain, but if someone buy the first home, will that be a mortgages on it? There are lots of expenses on it. Do you think is that the home as a liability or as an asset? What do you think?
Yeah, I believe it as an asset. So you're either going to pay a mortgage.
Yeah.
Okay, which is effectively you are renting it off the bank.
Yeah.
But you own the house and you're responsible for it, and you're going to get that equity gain.
That's true.
In the future.
In the future, yeah.
Or the same amount of money you pay to a landlord who's going to use that money to pay the bank as well, unless he owns the house outright. So, in my view, owning your own home is definitely an asset.
Let's say if you are 25 and you got another chance to buy, you have enough money, will you be buying a new Samsung car or you will be buying a home? What do you think?
At 25 again, I wouldn't be buying one home.
Yeah,
I'd be buying multiple homes.
Gotcha. So you would be make your assets first, and then buying the cars and all this stuff. That's what you say.
Yep. Absolutely.
That's good.
If old Jason Day can talk to young Jason Day,
and that's
buy more property.
Buy more property, and that's the important stuff. So what are the biggest mistake the first home buyers makes?
My view is not getting to property quick enough.
Because you are in the market.
Yes.
You talk with a lots of people.
Yep.
I want to listen from you what's their mindset and what's the mistake they do us.
Yeah, I think listening to the wrong people.
Okay.
Yeah. Definitely get in as soon as you can.
And
don't wait. Sometimes I've got to wait for the interest rates to drop, or if you wait too long, the rates will get higher.
Yeah.
It's going to cost you more and more. Yeah. They may just go to the existing bank because that's all they know. But if they use a good mortgage broker who deals with all the banks, a mortgage broker can advise and just show what the other banks have got to offer. And this is probably the best deal for your situation.
That's good. So if you really want to buy a house, top Jason, and as soon as it's a good market, I believe, because even I researched on it, to buy it. Because after 2028, I believe the property market gonna be rise, because the interest rate will be higher on that time, and lots of people will be in the queue to buy the houses. So later than sooner, buy the house. Right? Is it you mean is very good? And in today's market, what should focus the people usually focus on today's market? Will they focus on the emotions? Will they should be focused on the emotions, location, or numbers, or long-term values? What do you think?
Yeah, so probably all of the above, right? I mean, first-time buyers are always going to be an emotional buyer.
Emotional buy.
Yeah. But other than the emotion, you need to make sure it's going to be affordable for you. So why you might fall in love with a house,
Yeah.
and you've got X amount of money to spend on it.
Yeah.
Is it going to be manageable for you? You know, don't overextend.
That's the important stuff, I believe, because a lot of people buy the property which is unaffordable them in later stage when the interest rate will be high or is high, and they say no, we will be work hard to buy this house or to make affordable this house, and that's completely wrong, I believe.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
yeah,
And yeah, you are right. They should be the first thing they should be made. They should be know that if they're affordable, then they buy as soon as.
look at affordability, and probably if you're going to be in that first home,
Yeah,
chances are you're going to be in there for more than 5 years.
yeah,
If you can get a good fixed interest rate for the longer term, that way those costs, you know exactly what's going to be coming out. Those long forecasted, 5-year interest rates are definitely higher than the 18 months, but it will just give you some certainty in your budget.
yeah, Jason. Jason, now it's very honestly asking you a question because you deal with a lots of people, lots of communities. I believe in Rolleston. In Rolleston, I believe there are lots of Punjabi communities out there, right? And a lots of people are Indians on it. Especially in the Punjabi community, I want to be ask you, you deal with them, what do you think dealing with them? Well, what do you think to dealing with Punjabi people? Well, I want to be just that. And do you have any experience working with Punjabi community?
Yes, I
Do it?
I always find it fun.
Yeah.
It's challenging.
Challenging.
Yeah, hard work.
I like, yeah.
Yeah, but honest work when a Punjabi person wants to buy a house, and they work hard to help them secure that property.
Is that easy to dealing or is
Easy?
yeah?
More challenging than dealing with Kiwis.
Okay. So the Punjabi community, you face a lots of challenge as compared to the Kiwis, and I believe, yeah, as you
Yes.
it's right.
Yeah.
Is there any Punjabi do you really well buying the property? Like, do you think is that if it's well, or they think it's good to be buy the property, or what do they think? In a point of view.
So I think it's good that they buy property.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it's good for all people to buy property.
Okay. And what do you think it's, yeah, you say it's very challenging to be deal with them. And any special thing you want to be mentioned about them when they buying the property?
Challenging. It is interesting in negotiations.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to be not, because a lots of people are doing negotiation in community. And they love negotiation, like me.
Yeah, well, I like negotiation.
you like
To haggle with.
and
it's
it's fun. It's fun. And you remember we have a negotiation lot on it
Yeah.
in a one day India.
Mm.
Yeah. And if they love the property, will they buy the property or will they see the number?
Emotional buyer will buy the property.
Yeah.
Okay. Whereas from an investor point of view, they'll be just looking at the numbers, the bottom line. So if the numbers don't work, that deal will not go ahead.
Cool. That's good. Very good. Okay. What does the success mean to you today? Finally. What do you think? Where are you? And what does the success mean at 55?
55. Success to me, you need to be well-rounded. They need to be happy and healthy, and have family and friends around you. You do need to have some financial security.
Okay.
Because without financial security, your choices are limited.
Do you think the money matters at this age?
I believe it does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Money matters, of course.
Yeah, money matters. You don't need to have hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah.
I do not. So
I got you.
you need to have enough to have life choices and to feel relatively comfortable.
That's good. Yeah. One life lesson you want to be give to my viewers.
Life lesson. Do to others as you'd have others do to you. I think everyone would be in a pretty good place. Be kind to one another.
What the last message you want to give to my viewers?
The same one I just said before.
Can you tell again? Oh yeah, I missed it.
What did you? Okay. I said, if you do to others as you'd have others do to you,
Yeah.
there will be a better place. Be kind to one another.
Be kind. I really totally get you. And yeah. And the final stuff is, are you a morning person or a night whore?
I'm probably more of a night person. Yeah. Good morning.
You usually save first or enjoy life first? Let's say you have some money. Would you like to save or would you like to spend?
Yeah. So I like to save.
First.
Yeah.
And then spend.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Save a wee bit, spend a bit.
Okay. Now these days you love old car or you are a modern car tiki?
Well, I do have a modern car.
Yeah.
A go-to car, but I always have my old car. So I enjoy getting into the old car. 50 years old motor vehicle. It's old, very agricultural, a bit like driving a tractor.
Okay.
But it is cool. Lots of noise, lots of smell.
Yeah.
There.
Gotcha. Are you a big risk-taking guy or you're a steady slowly?
Calculated risk.
Calculated.
Yeah.
That's a very important stuff. Calculated risk is so important. Even I believe in calculated risk. We have to take the risk, but should be calculated. Don't be in the night and just say, hey, we can do it. And then after that, it will be pretty back. It's just good. Yep, calculated risk is good. So now, thank you so much, Jason. I really appreciate this one. This podcast is not done just for the money. This says, obviously, do not work for the money. Make your asset first. That's what the Jason says is, make the asset first. And then money work for you. This is the important stuff as. And build asset, build knowledge, and build generational wealth. Is it the meaning is, do this way and build your asset first, and then do whatever you want to do. And that's all about this one. Thank you so much, Jason, to sharing your life, your style, your knowledge, your mindset. I hope that really helps to us, and that will be help others in their life to be continued to grow.
You're welcome, Ben, and thanks for having me.
Thank you.
It's been fun.
Yeah, thank you so much. Bye. Thank you. Thank you, thanks.